Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel today. Thank you so much for the kind words and comments. I know last week I did sound very hoarse on some of the videos that came out, and that's because I've been feeling like shiitake mushrooms for the last week, but I'm better now. Better now, I hope. Anyway, clearly we're here today to talk about Summer McKeen and her acne skincare routine. She just came out with a vlog just a little while ago, probably the beginning of January, I think it was, where she's taking Accutane. Her skin is very dry, and she has a skincare routine that I'm going to talk to you all about, hopefully help her with, because I took Accutane and it really, really sucked when I took it. And you know, the video is part of a vlog, so we're not gonna watch the whole vlog, obviously, just the part about the skincare routine, but I think we can all learn something from it. In fact, I know that we can. I appreciate you guys too for all of the support for the channel. We're at almost 7,000 subscribers. We've added like 1,000 people in the last month. So all because of you guys sharing this stuff out and telling other people about my videos, and hopefully it helps you. That's what I'm here for. So I'm gonna make my tea and you guys can join me over there, and we're gonna dive into Summer McKeen's acne skincare routine. Okay, so we're ready to go. Summer McKeen's skincare routine for acne while she's on Accutane. And again, I don't do these videos to pick on anybody. I'm just here to try to help her, actually, and anyone else that is having struggles with acne or is on Accutane. So I'm never here to criticize anyone. That's not what I'm about. What I'm about on this channel is helping people. And so let's see what she's doing and see if we can make a difference. Ugh, celery juice, not my favorite thing.
I just got home. It's peeling so bad. It looks really weird. And also I really want my skin to be able to breathe, because as you can tell, I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So I'm gonna take my makeup off, gonna change. I've said this on my Instagram a bunch of times, but I wanted to say it on here too. I have seen all of your guys' comments about me talking about having acne and showing what my skin really looks like and all of that. And it's really cool to see so many of you guys appreciate that and relate to it. So many of you are also giving me tips and advice of how to take care of my skin, because you're also giving me a lot of confidence to be able to show my acne on camera for so many people to see.
Or, you know, I think she's right. It takes guts to talk about this stuff, and I know that her fans, especially her subscribers on YouTube, and there's like 2 million of you guys, wow, really support her and recognize that this is a big, big problem. I mean, my whole channel is dedicated to skincare, and a big chunk of it is dedicated to acne. And I know when I had it, I didn't even want to go out of the house. So kudos to her for even doing this on YouTube. I think it's absolutely phenomenal.
These wipes, which I looked up, best makeup remover for acne prone skin while on Accutane, and this is one of them that came up. That's what I've been using. I don't only use this. I'll show you guys everything I use. Get this off my skin. There we have it, folks. I honestly don't know if it's gotten any better. I don't think it has, but that's normal, because usually in the first month or so of Accutane, you're supposed to break out a lot.
She's being really rough with her skin with makeup wipes, and I gotta tell you, makeup wipes, not good for anybody's skin. You know, a lot of those products have alcohol in them, denatured cetyl alcohol, and that's really, really too drying. I know Aveeno doesn't. That's probably the alcohol-free version, which is really great, except that when you have acne, scrubbing your skin with any kind of cloth, it's very, very abrasive to the skin, and it's really not exfoliating your skin. What it's really doing is kind of rubbing the makeup down into the pores further. But let's see what she does, because I don't want to jump in here too fast and be too critical of this step. I just, as a rule, I'm not going to recommend ever that any of you guys use wipes at all. That's just not going to happen from me.
Filming and having to wear makeup and all that stuff, I'm doing my best, but I understand why my skin is still so bad.
Yeah, she wears a lot of makeup.
I feel like my forehead has gotten worse, but whatever. What can you do? What? I'm gonna take a washcloth.
I hope she's doing this to steam her face.
and wipe my face. This is like the most gentle way to exfoliate.
Okay guys, I thought that she was gonna use the washcloth to steam, and I tend to think that people know about that step and they really don't. And here's again an example of that. She's first used a makeup wipe to wipe off the makeup, pretty much scrub it off as you saw. And now she's using a washcloth to do the same thing, and she's thinking that's an exfoliation step. That is not an exfoliation step. In fact, I don't know how she's doing that. When my skin was broken out like that, it was so sensitive, and she's a tough girl. I mean, a washcloth with warm water to steam with is great, but to use it to scrub your face, you should never scrub your face when you have acne. You're just irritating the areas more. And again, this is really not helping get the makeup off, but I mean, let's see what she does. Let's see what her cleansing routine is. But right now, so far, two things I changed right off is this step of getting makeup off, because what you really need to use is a two-step process, which is first is using micellar water to kind of break up the makeup and get that initial layer off, and then a really good water-based cleanser to remove the rest of it. Maybe you can use an oil cleanser to break up more of the makeup if you need to. I don't know what particular cosmetics she's using in this particular vlog, but what I see is way too much scrubbing,
I know this is probably really gross, but if I can help out some people by showing what I do, then it's worth it. Okay, so I just did that all over my face. So now I'm gonna use one of these so I can kind of treat it. This does freaking dry out my skin, but like,
okay, here she's using a Stridex astringent pad. So again, we are wiping the face with another textured piece of material. And while Stridex, the one that she's using is 2% salicylic acid, which in general is good for acne, it's very, very drying. And it looks like that particular Stridex is the one that's alcohol free. That's great, but you have to really watch it when you're on Accutane, because Accutane really dries up your skin. So things that would work for a person with, say, acne oily skin, like a Stridex pad with salicylic acid, might be, and looks like it's probably too drying for her. And in this video, she complains of really dry, flaky skin. And that is a side effect of Accutane. It's the same thing I had, and I can tell you, anything that's really astringent, really drying, is not really helping you out. It's just gonna leave this really crepey, thin layer of dry, flaky skin, and that's kind of seems like that's what she's dealing with. So let's see what's next.
Cetaphil moisturizing cream for very dry, sensitive skin, and I'm only gonna put it around my mouth, and I'm gonna put like a thick layer on. I know in my last skincare video I said that I was gonna use baby oil as my moisturizer, but I tried that and it just didn't work for me. And I know that Cetaphil moisturizer is recommended by a lot of dermatologists, so I'm just using that instead. Let it sit, kind of just like a mask. I don't know why it's only around my mouth.
There seems to be a missing cleansing step here. And I think I recall seeing in her comments on her blog that she did do one and she just left it out. But yeah, before you would apply any moisturizer, there should be a cleansing routine, at least some sort of cleanser to get that makeup out of the pores. Makeup left down in the pores traps more sebum, which is of course skin oil, and more bacteria. And really what she's done is she's done a lot of rubbing, and she's rubbed that stuff down into the pore. And I gotta tell you, even on Accutane clogged pores, you're gonna still get zits. It's just gonna happen. I know, I went through it. I didn't wear the makeup, but I know that it's still, your skin's very temperamental, your immune system is still very sensitive to acne bacteria. So far, there's a lot of things I would change about her routine. And again, I'm not picking on her because people don't know. They just do what's best, what they try to find, and take comments from people. But there is a specific routine, and I'm gonna give you guys that as soon as we're done here, at the end of what I would give her to do. And if you have acne or you're battling acne, severe acne or cystic acne, it's gonna be really great for you. If you're taking Accutane, it's gonna be great for you because there are some things that she could do differently that would probably make a huge difference in her skin. Right now, she's blaming the breakouts on Accutane, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I took it, and I think it's more so her steps are sort of out of sync, and she's being really too rough with her skin.
I would 100% be wearing no makeup every day because I want this to go away as fast as possible, but can't be looking like this in every scene.
Okay, and she's using Cetaphil as her moisturizer, which is really, really great. That's a good one. So is CeraVe. Any of those moisturizers that are a little bit heavier, but they need to be water-based. They do not need to have petroleum or mineral oil in them. And she spoke about using baby oil. I'm really glad she didn't, because baby oil is mineral oil, and that's really clogging to your pores. So she's using the moisturizer, but I didn't see her put it all over her face. And one of the biggest myths about acne when you're breaking out is that you don't need to moisturize, you're trying to dry it up. She is doing everything I did, everything everybody does, trying to scrub that skin, trying to get it clean, trying to get the makeup off, trying to dry it out. And unfortunately with acne, drying out your skin makes it worse because you leave this microscopic layer of dead skin cells on your face, and it blocks more pores, and you don't know that you're doing that, and you're wondering why it's not working. And products like Proactive and Acne Free and even drugs like Accutane don't address that. In fact, those particular medications make skin drier, just as the salicylic acid that she was using. So I want her skin to be so clear because she's such a beautiful girl, and I just see things I need to change, and I just want to reach in and change her, and you know, I can't do that. So let's press on.
It actually looks really, really bad, but that's because I was touching it a lot and rubbing it. And
at least she knows rubbing it has made it look worse.
no. Anyway, whatever. It's okay. I can only think of the positives. This is crazy. My skin will be better in a matter of months, so it's okay.
Okay, that was rough. That was really rough. That's not what I expected at all. I mean, I did Madeline Pesch's 38 skincare routine, and we were like way over here with too many steps, and now we're over here with not enough. And oh my God, just so stressful for me to watch people suffer with this. But my thoughts on it and my routine, the things that I would tell her to do or would share with her to do, and I'll share with you guys, is a pretty simple, straightforward routine for this exact situation. And the first thing is, again, to make sure you get your makeup off, and I applaud her for doing that, not leaving it on her skin. She said that she would prefer to be makeup free as much as she can, and I guarantee you when her skin is cleared up, and her skin will get cleared up, she's not gonna wanna wear makeup. You just wanna show it off. But first things first, makeup off, using micellar water or a product, an oil product to break up the makeup, and then gentle cleansing. Absolutely important to be sure that you cleanse all of that skin to make sure that makeup is up and out of those pores. The next thing that I would do is make sure that she's gently exfoliating every day with something like a Buff Puff Gentle Pad. That's what I would recommend. I recommend it to everybody. My dermatologist, when I was on Accutane, recommended that thing to me. I am still using that sponge today. I'm still talking about it on this channel, and it's been forever. So that would be the next thing. Additional to that, I would add a step that my dermatologist gave me that was absolutely life-saving, absolutely skin-saving. It is one of my #1 videos on this channel. It's my #1 skin hack, and that is steaming the skin with a hot washcloth for 10 to 15 minutes every single day after those 2 steps. And that helps the pores. Pores don't really open or close, but it does help soften the sebum inside the pore. It helps the pore push out any, dirt, bacteria, dead skin cells, makeup that's been left down on those pores. And believe me, she scrubbed some makeup down into her skin. That would be a huge help for her. Next, using a product like niacinamide, which is a serum that's non-drying to the skin. It's vitamin B3. It's much more gentle than salicylic acid, but it reacts to the skin in the same similar way in that it cuts down on bacteria and helps dry up blemishes really fast. So niacinamide is what I would recommend to her. And then again, moisturizing her skin like she's doing with a little heavier moisturizer is fine while you're on Accutane, but the biggest thing missing is that she needs to moisturize her skin all over, everywhere she's having a breakout, because what happens when you dry your skin out is, guess what? It produces more oil trying to fix that problem, because we all lose moisture from our skin every single day. And when you're on drugs or when you're on acne medications and you're using drying products, you're losing a lot of moisture out of your skin and you're building up that dead skin cell layer. And we want to moisturize, because what that does is trap inherent moisture down in the skin and keep it from producing the oil that the acne bacteria likes in the first place. So if she would follow that routine, if you will follow that routine, you're gonna see a huge cessation in the amount of breakouts in your skin. I know what I'm talking about. I talk about this all the time on this channel. So that said, I would love to know what you thought of my reaction to her video and the comments that I made, suggestions that I made. And also in the comments below, please tell me what your biggest skincare concern is. I would love to know. I would love to help you with that, and I read every single comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you over on the next video.